up when you watch the slate. The basketball you love at a price you'll love. Try it today.
Today, it's Madden NFL football. It's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Trey Lance and the Baltimore Ravens taking on Russell Wilson and the Las Vegas Raiders.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Las Vegas Raiders. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Sullivan. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. They're led onto the field by their quarterback, a man who's made quite the name for himself in the NFL, and that's Russell Wilson.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air, receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
Wilson's throw taken in by Samuel. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Defensively, they just lost him. He was waving his arms saying, I'm wide open. They found it.
Yeah, and it's so interesting about when a receiver starts to wave his arms, because some guys, right off the line of scrimmage, they declare themselves open. You know, those guys throw the one arm up, hit me right now. In this case, he was so wide open that he was frantically trying to get his attention to make sure he got the football. And then I'm sure his only thought when the ball was in the air, don't drop it. Had too much time to think.
The numbers for Williams a week ago: 14 carries, 71 yards, and a touchdown.
They've won 2 straight games. They've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride.
Those two are special, and to not have I understand.
Hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 23. Here's Wilson. It's caught on the right side at Smith. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. 2nd and 8 coming up. There's Wilson to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what their opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly.
The Packers feel like, hey, we got 2 first-round picks. We can maybe move up and get a guy we love. We let a player fall to us in the 1st or 2nd round. I expect them to reload that position. And it's still an option. They were in on Allen Robinson. They at least kind of poked around there last week before he signed to the Rams. They still have Marquez Scaling, one of the top remaining free agent wide receivers. They would like to bring him back on maybe 1 or 2 year deal.
Appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas. That time a 9-play drive and a 9-yard run on the end of it. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 14 carries, 90 yards.
And, partner, I thought it was a lot of fun for us to be able to sit in on their film session with the offensive line. We saw how they blocked it up last week to pretty good success, and we see what their game plan is for this week. They expect that defensive front to be someone they can move.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards. To throw, it's Lance. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. From the 39, Lance. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Lance. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now they try the right side here. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Back to throw. Lance. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
I know you brought James Harden in to put him in different places offensively and bring him in this elite-level playmaker. But it cannot be all about James Harden. This isn't the Houston Rockets of 4 or 5 years ago. You've got Joel Embiid on this roster. You've got Maxey on this roster.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Throwing is Wilson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back near his goal line. Here's Lance. Man open. That's Henry Ruggs. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. Throwing now is Lance. Flushed out right. And this incomplete. An excellent play.
I didn't realize.
see this team and the Lakers, why can't they win games when LeBron is playing at the level that he is?
Well, you have to string together stops defensively when you're in this type of situation. And despite the gaudy numbers LeBron has been putting up trying to carry this team, and even getting some help a lot of nights. Westbrook has had some really good offensive games as well for all the, all he's got this year, the criticism he's got. Bottom line is they can't stop anybody. They don't instill fear in anybody. They're not physical. They don't rush the basketball. So any team they play gets very comfortable quickly because you can cut where you want to. You have freedom of movement. You're taking uncontested shots. You're getting what you want in transition. They're just not a good defensive team. And when you're in this situation, you're trying to make up ground and solidify your playoff footing. You have to be able to stop people, and they just can't do it. I think they believe Anthony Davis is going to be the be-all and catch-all when he comes back, and it's not enough. It's too late. He's not going to have enough time.
Okay, well, so let's stay with that same energy here. The Lakers have a 2.5-game cushion for that finals playing spot. And I know you don't think bringing Anthony Davis back could be the be-all end-all, but can he at least help their hopes in terms of them maybe winning a game in the postseason?
He's a Band-Aid. He's not a tourniquet, okay? He's not going to stop the bleeding, okay? The profuse bleeding that's going on with the Lakers right now. He makes up for a lot. You're talking about a super talented guy pulling into the court. But they went through this last year. He missed a big chunk of time, tried to come back against Phoenix, and really broke down immediately, and they got bounced coming out of the 7th spot. I actually think they're in serious danger of losing that 9-10 matchup and going home after one game, which is almost unthinkable. A team with LeBron James, when they're playing this well, Russell Westbrook, and potentially even a healthy Anthony Davis coming back. And I still think they could lose to a hot team with momentum like New Orleans if they end up in that situation. But even if they survive that, you've got to go play Phoenix, Golden State, or Memphis, somebody like that in the first round. I don't see them making it past the first round of the postseason regardless.
Right, well, it's one of those teams much more cohesive, of course, at this point. All right, Tim Lovely, thank you so much. We have another star-studded NBA Wednesday doubleheader this week, and ESPN is where you can find it, and on the app. KD and Kyrie and the Nets take on the Grizzlies, and John Morant will be playing this one. 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central. Then it's out to LA for a West Coast primetime game between Joel Embiid, James Harden, and the Sixers and LeBron James and the Lakers. Our coverage starts with NBA Countdown at 7 Eastern. Coming up, the NFL quarterback carousel still turning. Just where will these signal callers land, and could one of them turn a franchise into an immediate contender?
We always believe the local spirit was a small town. Turns out, we were wrong. Wherever Jim Beam is welcome, he'll be welcome too.
At Empower, we believe in opening doors. Let us help move towards financial freedom for all of life's needs. We've been helping over 12 million customers create a future they want. We're ready to open some doors for you.
Another day without cash. On your t-shirt. Oh, it's time to freshen up. Get dressed like a person.
Get out.
It's impossible. So take hold of the world spotlight overnight. Create your own movement. Be a cover model. A powerful athlete. Or compete as a trans woman. Impossible. Not impossible.
A rebel took to the streets. He recruited others to join him. They roamed the hood and challenged authority. Community leaders feared them. Religious leaders abhorred them. We had to get them off the streets, they said. But they weren't part of a gang spreading hate and terror. They were spreading love.
The
STI. I need the PDF, DOB, aka EOD. What's the ETA?
SAB, FYI.
Oh, okay. ET, Gordon, DY.
It's just WIW.
ROTFL.
CIIM.
7. Dinner.
We don't need any more acronyms, but we all use more ways to say DNS, YOLO! Switch to got for more ways to say
Switch.
Thursday on ESPN. Saturday on ABC and ESPN+.
Every guy is different. That's why we play it. 20 days wavy hair.
Maintain with the texture top. Finish off with the hard part and kick that neck like coach.
All started here. Because the best customer experience always leaves a great impression. GMC is the #1 in sales satisfaction by JD. Step up to GMC with 0% financing on Sierra heavy-duty models. We are professional grade GMC.
I feel my best, please take the best. The best health solutions is science and research. Best health is when we all share. For that, we trust Ford.
Well, let's get up. Let's go on the clock. 30 seconds each. Mike, we'll start with you and Matt Ryan because now obviously no more Deshaun Watson going to Atlanta. So what's the best place for Matt Ryan to go?
One thing we know is BC quarterbacks don't age well. And Matt Ryan is totally built for his career. And I think that getting out of his whole team would be absolutely ideal for him because they lack arm strength. So in all seriousness, that offensive line has a really good work team. I think he's tailor-made, a lot like Phil Rivers, which was a very successful sign for the Colts. So Matt Ryan for the Colts.
You can yell at Mike. Mark has a lot of really good guys.
It's going to pick them. I don't know what that is.
I was going to give you Jimmy G. You can take that or you can take your 30 seconds.
I can take shots at Mike. As thick as that is, I will talk to Jimmy G. Mike mentioned the team that I think all of these quarterbacks want to go to, should want to go to, and would be listed, is the Colts. So Jimmy Garoppolo with the Colts is the perfect fit. You look at the team, and like, there's an excellent offensive line, one of the best runners in football, a really good defense. I think most people think that it's a well-coached team, so I think that Jimmy Garoppolo and the fit there would be perfect. Much like it would be good for Matt Ryan, much like it would be good for other quarterbacks. Jimmy Garoppolo.
Okay, so that's their head wrong. Kimberly, to you next. The best landing spot of Baker Mayfield. Where do you think he should go?
Baker needs to hit reset on the opposite end of the country, away from everything. Seattle. That's where he needs to go. That's an organization looking to rebuild, and Baker needs to rebuild his football career and his image. Forget about everybody else and what wasn't there. Your play, that dictates everything. And I think he's a very good quarterback. Should be a starter. He can ball out Seattle, I think.
I put more on Baker Mayfield because what half of me wants to say, like, he's got to be kind of a baby about this money, but it's still working well. But he changes and consistency with fun. But anyways, we'll save that for another day. Let's talk about Baker Mayfield.
How you start seeing Atlanta
Today on EA Sports. It's week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Trey Lance and the Baltimore Ravens versus Russell Wilson and the Las Vegas Raiders.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Las Vegas Raiders. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Sullivan. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by the man who proclaims to be from a whole pack of Badgers. Came into the league back in 2012, Russell Wilson. Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down. The numbers on the ground for Williams a week ago. 14 carries, 71 yards, and a touchdown. From the 29, Wilson.
They've won 2 straight games and have done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. Play action. It's Wilson. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now Wilson. He'll drop this down to Williams. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sand. Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete.
Their offensive passing game shit, nigga.
Contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
On now is the field goal team here as the Raiders will try for 3. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
This taken in at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here come the Ravens now, ready to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
Would you say last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on superior parts of the offense and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
On first down, Lance. Flush to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And to give this time to the tailback. Oh, good move. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
What's up, bro?
So a decent game
Ooh.
for not on the penalty.
And this nigga got hurt. Oh my god. He didn't even do nothing. Oh. Damn. You want to get perspectives?
Huh?
What happened?
That play.
Well, the rain. We was rewriting some stuff.
Lance to throw on second down here.
No!
What?
I did it on purpose. But the game is so janky, dog.
What? You did that on purpose.
Yeah. But I didn't want the ball to go there, obviously. You can't control where the ball goes. Get back in.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a
I'm
couple
going to show you.
here.
If they
Second
let me.
down.
Come on.
The numbers 4.
Stats. Highlights. No. Because if I could, it would go to wherever the fuck he is. Why is he so far away? But even with him being that far away, why would you throw the ball back to the middle? Why would you throw it to 78? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to pitch it because I'm also thinking that this nigga's running. I'm thinking that the nigga's running with me. I didn't think he was that far away either.
From a week ago, 14 carries,
but either way, that's
90
fucking
yards.
Well, watching the film, we saw that things clicked pretty well for them in the
What's
running
here?
game last week. No reason to change in my mind. Continue to try and run the football, give it to him early and often in hopes of breaking down the defense so some bigger gains result as the game goes on.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw taken in by Chark. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 40. First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Was Charles' first drive here, little safe completion underneath, maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak?
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case,
Little
it's
nigga.
not just
Oh!
dumping it to a back, and he's able
Tried to mouse that nigga. I almost caught you slipping, cuz, blood.
Everyone getting their feet wet early.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Lance. Short little throw to Ebron. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Well, this defense for the
Here
Raiders
today, gone tomorrow.
Last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult.
And a holding penalty on 3rd down.
Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last
Who is
game.
it?
This team does a nice job of getting
The
their
kids?
opponents on the ground.
Josh Van Dyke.
So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Lance looks to throw again.
And he dropped it.
Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Come on, bro. I saw that shit happen.
Look good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. It's caught. Smith. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Now Williams running left. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. they can get involved in the run game as well.
Yeah, man. All play.
Here's Wilson. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw. And they hooked up there for a first down.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. From the shotgun, Wilson. And this one complete to Smith. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Boy, they don't care.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it.
Make the fucking tackle.
Yeah, brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Wow. Look how you doing. Look how you do my nigga.
Oh shit, bitch. Oh. Damn.
It's getting worse and worse, and then it was going in slow-mo, getting worse, even worse. Like, your nigga ain't gonna look. And I switched to this nigga on purpose to take on, you know what I'm saying? I take these niggas on purpose.
One-on-one. You got done up like this. Done up. Golly.
And now, I mean, well, you know, but this whole, like, your nigga gets thrown, like, 4 yards extra.
In good position, 1st and 10.
Out there.
Oh, shit.
And down inside the 15 he goes.
So basically, they trying to tell me he broke my hit stick. I was good chopping his legs with my dude. Yeah, we get that every year. Give me that one in there.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center. But
look over you.
In the run game.
And he grabbed him just in case.
From the 13
fucking animations, dog. This game is too crazy, dog.
From the red zone.
Oh, play action. Corner. You heard me see.
Touchdown. Herb Smith Jr.
And it's funny because it just looked like real life.
Real life.
This nigga gets sucked in.
Oh!
That step right there. Oh no! You know you done fucked up. And also the reason that he also can't get there is because he's trying to look at the quarterback and run back. You gotta just turn. Look, you gotta just turn and run at the nigga that's running free. Nigga had no chance.
Touchdown on the year, and the Raiders add on to their lead.
This should be fucking up. Oh, my computer started. Where's you might be sitting on the remote.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead grows to 10-0.
Yeah, they back a couple times. Yeah,
so that
hit the
drive
home
takes them
button,
down the field in 8 plays, and it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders.
ESPN. You hungry now? Ready to eat?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Go.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Chicago. Anybody?
Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. And they had compiled a
but you know the team, you know, we drafted our squad.
No points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to
better. He kicked my ass last night. He beat me by like 20.
But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them.
Yes,
Can they come back?
Let me out. I just want that nigga to get faster.
And they
This nigga
finally do
fast.
get him, but not before
He's
he
my, like,
reaches
if I feel like they
the
doing a whole shit, I'll just use him and go
It's a
score.
big
But he's almost
play
like a
there
cheat
for
code because
Baltimore.
you ain't gonna
And
run
that
with him.
might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd.
It's just not, it's
They
really
haven't
not
given
that
much
good of a
cheer
ball,
for so
honestly. That
far.
helps if he thrown
And
further,
never
maybe.
underestimate the
But yeah,
effect the home
it's
crowd
Henry
with
Ruggs.
you can have on a game.
Fast.
So now then,
Slade,
the big play
fast,
has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Oh, 42.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff here to his running back. He's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
That's cool. I'll deal with it.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he
And
was
I'm
going to
supposed
get
to
it,
be
but
running
they
the ball
knew
the
where
whole
that
game
marker
anyway.
was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football
Woo!
and situational football.
70 ain't touched nobody. Just touch somebody and help me out. Oh,
what a first down marker was and making sure they didn't get
Steven
there.
ain't back in the game.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just
Oh,
3rd
first
and
day?
inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield.
Oh, what's
try and break
matter
off
of
a bigger
fact?
play. Just go pick up
Oh,
the
they were
first
still
down,
doing the
and
intro.
that's
They hadn't
exactly
even
what
made
they
it to
did.
start. Oh no, Molly was talking to Tim Hasselbeck. I think Stephen. What's his over there?
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Guaranteed than has ever been given to anybody before. They changed the quarterback. You know when we talk about Dak Prescott of changing the quarterback? That Prescott was like he's a great player on the field, first the guy off the field, often leading.
And now they'll throw with Lance. Escaping the pressure right.
Am I past the line? Or is it roughing the passer? Oh shit!
So let's see about the call.
I know, but I didn't want him to take that hit. I didn't want him to take that hit. He took the hit any fucking way. And oh my god, that was all bad. Lost 5. That's okay.
The bonus structure year 1, the salary is roughly $1 million.
Right. He was coming. Keep on.
Really, I got to throw the ball now to Odell because I know he's going to stop right here. That ball got it right. The ball needs to be on him. If the ball's on him now, he can turn around and this nigga can block for him. And I'm not past the line.
Keep on.
I don't think there's a hard message to decipher here.
Challenge.
I can't challenge it, but everything got to be past it. Like your whole entire body. It's not like yeah, it's like fucking like a 3-pointer. As long as something's behind it, it's a 3. Right? As long as whatever's touching, yeah. Because that foot's off the ground. Like, all of that don't matter. As long as I let go of the ball before I step out of bounds, I'm good, right? Damn. And that's really like an okay play. That's 4 yards for no reason. Shit. Let's see. Okay. Let's get into this playbook. What do they all have? Oh, this looks fun. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. This is one of them plays on the game that the game, if they don't pick the right thing, niggas is gonna be running free. Let's see.
Off of play action, here's Lance. He's gonna let it go deep for the end zone, and it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But oh my god, I missed the last field goal.
Time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it? The rest of the game, that's a lot to carry around.
Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. Sullivan. And takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
at the back. This man will be in a position.
Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw
And Big Ben was able to make a ton of bread.
what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start
Oh!
thinking to himself,
Oh my God.
You see him shoot the little gap, though, and the boy getting touched by the big nigga. But make the fucking tackle.
Damn. That shit was so fast.
It happened fast, though. They were just smoke this fight, that's what I'm saying. That's great. Pop through. Like, don't decide not to get involved in the bullshit, just in case.
He's like,
Oh, now you gotta just reach. Oh my God. And I switched players. Hoping that he, the computer man.
all he wanted to do was to get you to the outside.
Oh God, set me up, kinda. And but the thing is that I didn't get touched, which means if I didn't get touched, I could have reached. You know what I'm saying? He could have reached out for him. God.
Because what happens is if you live in a society
That
today
sucks.
where
All right, let's blitz it.
So in Raven territory
The
now,
NFL.
here's a 1st and 10 at the
We,
47.
yeah, cancel culture.
Williams. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss.
The NFL sent the same message they always do.
That was well played
Right.
defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Wilson got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 14.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
In the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. From the gun, it's Wilson.
Oh my God, y'all! What?
Touchdown, Raiders. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there
17-7-50.
was no secret here to what they were going to do.
That's more
They
photos.
still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Football game like NFL Monday night.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 17-3. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown.
Well, there's proof there that guy was guilty of compromising the integrity of the game because you bet on the game, whether directly or indirectly.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
He says one thing, they said another. The legal system.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, field goal, field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Lance now on first down. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. The Lance going to throw. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. It's a big play there for Baltimore.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. On 2nd and very short, Lance. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And, oh, that would get a wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
My challenge to that last assertion you just made is that any time...
Going to give this time to the tailback. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Gainwell. And he is into the end zone.
Boy, they don't give a fuck about none of that. They trying to win football games. This is what y'all, this niggas don't, they don't have nothing to do with them, right? Like,
and the Ravens get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did. They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done.
Minus 11 o'clock.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And it's up through the goalpost. It's 17-10. So that is 7-play, 80.
boy, because they trying to let that nigga play.
Kenneth Gainwell, who finished it off with a touchdown run.
Damn, Jay, I forgot it.
When the bottom line is the fact of the matter is, we just finished watching the NFL brag about ratings. We see everybody clamoring for their product. When Colin Kaepernick got put himself in a position that he was in, why did the league come across as remotely capitulating? Because we found out their bottom line was affected. We found out that the owners believed that they had to do that. The Colin Kaepernick situation cost them 50 to 20% of their money. No. I'm talking about her question in terms of she was asking, why doesn't the league, I want to ask a question back there. Exactly. I'm talking about in terms of what the league position is here, whatever. I'm saying, when you want real change to take place, you got to affect their bottom line. Whatever way, because they have shown you, if their bottom line doesn't get affected, nothing does change.
And he shouldn't do that.
Well, what I'm saying about that is, you can argue that it's not what comes to the bottom line. It's way more important. Yeah. From a league perspective, that is why there's confusion over what's taking this so long. Why haven't we, why haven't we sorted out time? Why haven't we decided? Why haven't we talked about, the investigation that we have?
Exactly. There's a lot to unpack here, as you guys touched. So, if I ask a question, when you put using the care about me, my favorite place my energy is when people show you who they are. The first time, believe them. We have seen the league fill out different punishments.
Wait to say that shit.
Oh, that's at the top of her list of things to say. You know, I got a little list.
There's no rhyme or reason to that sometimes in the NFL as it goes out punishment. And the league cares about these
Spicy lemon pepper.
It cares about the female coaches, women coaches on staff. But when it comes to a situation like this, Deshaun Watson he helps and he hurts the league because all these teams that were interested in Deshaun Watson, they made the decision that there's a subsection of our fans who will be angry, but we can live with that. Because if he falls out, those same fans will be coming for the seats. Because as soon as he wins games, which we expect he will, they will be in the stadium. And these teams making the decision to go after Deshaun, we're okay with that. And we have to accept that this is, it's not okay. To me, it blows my mind that any team would feel comfortable, man, woman, whatever, that to me, gender irrelevant. Any team would feel good about these unresolved cases, but that's who we are. That's NFL reality.
But the question that I have is this, and I don't disagree with the situation.
She in the kitchen.
I'm just trying to get to the bottom because I think it's incredibly, particularly issues involving domestic violence, sexual assault, even this injury. Your voices are incredibly loud as it pertains to what punishment should be down.
Right. Nobody answered the question.
When I'm thinking about the national football, right? Here's my issue. Here's my question. At some point in time, again, what do you think should happen?
Right.
We're talking business ethics, and we're talking about the NFL lacking it, but we're also talking about a female audience out there that is profound and incredibly potent. You can affect the bottom line. And so, if the NFL is sitting back and they're saying the legal system has made its decision, as a result, we can't prohibit him from playing in this league in our estimation. Well, what do you do about that? Come with a definitive answer.
To me, it feels premature. There's 22 lawsuits.
It's not.
I don't know whether he's won or lost. That's why I think it's premature.
Nah, Jada!
To give this man the most guaranteed money ever. So we don't have to make, let me just say that.
Hey.
I already think the most egregious. If you're using children, women, sexual assault, that's fine, right? That's only to be changed. That's minimum.
Yes, gloomy.
So, Deshaun Watson, all these 22 women lied on him, rebuild every civil case, right? All 22 of them, go for it, raise pay. That's not where we are right now, and we need more information. We need more information also from the ground on how they got here, how the NFL got here today. To answer your question, and I understand it's a different situation to make those points, but as far as how he wants it, if he's losing these cases, he shouldn't be playing this entire season. Maybe it's 2 seasons. And that's what we need to do. Well, he only loses $1 million, Stephen A. They know punishment might come down. $1 million when you're about to get 220.
Oh, that's how you look at it.
I think that if he is guilty, Stephen A., right? If he loses these cases, he's going to leave. They protected him so he gets all this money.
But I'm still asking the question. Because we don't know, in other words, from a civil perspective, what's going to happen? Are you advocating that Deshaun Watson not be allowed to play until the civil cases are resolved? That's what I'm asking. Okay, Kimberly.
Unless they want to give us full transparency.
That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking. Because a lot of people are looking at it. And Kimberly, I need the same question. I got the same question
Phil was supposed to be shooting some movie shit this morning. That shit got pushed back, so he came over here. But in between.
But that's the other piece of this, you know, that the NFLPA protects its players. Because as it stands now, no criminal charges are going to be brought against him. So it's his word, their word, and we still...
Lady, you already ate, clearly.
So it's very difficult for me to say he should never step on a field because these situations have not been, civil lawsuits haven't been resolved. And you know the NFLPA is going to have his back. The NFLPA is going to ensure that we don't just, because there are guys who are wrongly accused, you're not supposed to use the word accused, but there are guys that charges are brought against that are not valid. It's a small percentage compared to the women who are right. But there are no criminal charges being pressed against Deshaun Watson. And that's the thing.
I don't know, bro. It's a slippery slope. I feel like, but I do think that you do have a little bit of responsibility to maybe talk to some of the women with their lawyers present and get an idea of what they're actually, you know what I'm saying?
Have your own court system.
They'll have a own, like, shit. Right? Like, if I'm going to hire, right? Like, if I'm going to hire somebody who I know got a sketchy past, but you know what I'm saying? You're like, Phil, what's up with that nigga? Right? Like, but obviously, if I'm $1 million corporation and I'm going to hire a leader of my organization, I'm definitely going to have, like, again, some niggas who was making complaints, right? If it's like, yeah, 22 people file real life complaints about this nigga. It's like, yeah, I would like to talk to them. With a lawyer present, it could be a confidentiality. We could, like, you know what I'm saying, sign a thing that says we can't ever talk about what we just talked about. All of that.
What if they want to change their rules? Like,
oh, yeah, they're going to change their rules because... But that's what I'm saying. They already said that there's no criminal charges. So if there's no criminal charges, you can't get thrown in jail for civil, for being found guilty civilly.
We don't know what the hell to do. And as a result of that, what position do you take? Should he play or should he not? And that's where the quality comes in for you to say, hey,
Hasselbeck over there shutting the fuck up.
the flip side to it is that if they come out and you find out that he was innocent and lied on, then damn. Now he's allowed to play, but you found out he was guilty. Well, damn too.
Exactly. Well, damn too. I love Stephen A. so much, bro. Stephen A. I've been listening to you talk shit every morning for the last 4 years at least. Every-ish morning.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Get the ball back.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a
Exactly. That's what I thought it
and how
was
many yards
anyway.
they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He's got Smith here. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
If it's about him wanting to play, then that's different. He comes back to what I was saying.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Right.
So we've reached
That's what they're
halftime
for,
with the visiting
right.
Raiders out in front. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, week 8 of the NFL season. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. This one at the half with a score of 17-7. Cooper Kupp, a touchdown catch in that first half.
One side of it.
From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see they trail in that one as that game's gone to halftime. K.J. Hamler a touchdown catch in that first half.
The team still greatly appreciated. Also, we dive back into the Browns acquiring Deshaun Watson. How do the Browns look and how do other teams who missed out look?
Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
Kids making their own drinks, bring their own drugs. Don't be drinking and smoking with everybody.
Set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter.
Smoking? Yeah, I got my own.
Just beyond the goal line.
Oh, let me out of there. I wanted to
get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers. A little bit more to the perimeter, perhaps. But above all, play.
Slant if this linebacker steps, he didn't step toward me. Oh.
Steps away to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here.
I wanted so bad to stiff arm him or something, but Odell, ow.
On play action, Lance.
Really could have sent off.
Picked off at the 49.
Little nigga. Fuck.
The first half did not go.
And I just said I'm supposed to be running a fucking ball.
Here on the opening drive of the third
silly shit.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try to hold that score. At least
fuck, I need a negative play.
2 yards the loss, second and
Gun bunch. I mean, the ball's going to have to come out.
Exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows?
Touchdown Raiders. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt.
That's funny. Ask white people if they think Jesus was racist. Asking racist people if they think Jesus was racist.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it
oh, now I gotta score fast so I get the ball again. Fuck.
And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession.
Yeah.
Following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this.
Oh, they'll do that, but do it from far away.
Coach right now.
Biff, I really do like free block.
The team making the fewest mistakes will win.
All right, here we go.
That last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches
step forward. I want that safety to step forward. Yes, he did it. Come on, go. Let's do it.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Don't worry about it, baby. I ain't worried about it.
For the Ravens touchdown. Henry Ruggs, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want
Boy,
something
they
to
was
kickstart your
balling.
drive and get it off to a nice start.
Who do?
Yeah.
They went for the whole thing and got it.
That
That's a
one.
great way to send a
Yeah.
message to the opposing team.
Lutz to try to end the PAT.
We're so young.
He's got it, and it's 24-17. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
They believe in one. And, look, I'm 75. To have moments like that, you got to be kidding me. Really? How lucky can you be to be in that and not want to share it? I don't want to just sit down and say, that's good. I want to be in the party a little bit.
Bailey now to kick it away after the
Wow,
touchdown.
37 years. So today was one of the really good days.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
Bounce back, and they couldn't. No, they couldn't fire him because he won Coach of the Year last year and won the conference. But if he hadn't won that shit, he'd been out there performing like Patrick Ewing.
They begin the drive with Williams. Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
From the 27, Wilson, he's got Allen. And they'll get it up just short of the 45.
Come on, man. That's my fault. Damn, I got hit on the route.
Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover down.
God damn, y'all. But that's my fault. That's my fault, really. That's my fault. That's a bad play call. It's Russ. He gonna identify that shit.
Slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it
Missed him.
and gain additional yardage.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
That's the Duke we expect.
To throw again is Wilson.
Good job. No, don't let him out. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, sir. 3rd and 1. Okay.
Stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go.
Thought he lost one. Thought he lost the yard. All right, come on, y'all.
Zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them.
Yeah.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
I thought the dude chasing was gonna grab him, and I was gonna be able to push him back.
3rd and a yard. Inside 4 minutes to go. 3rd quarter. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this.
They're playing at the Rucker. They don't give a fuck. Let's hoop. Let's go. And nigga said they'll go search their skins. Missed him. Oh my God, Corey.
Inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Missed the tackle.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They go back to the ground with Williams. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Who got next?
Wilson. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
They ain't getting off. Straight up. That's why they ain't getting. You already know what it's like. When he's like, yo, ain't nobody got these niggas off the court yet. They ain't getting off.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd It's incomplete.
Nigga just start shouting out the hoods, all the hoods.
Yeah, all the hoods.
Both attempts, this time on third down.
Out hood me. My show.
Nigga, you dropping street name, I'm dropping T,
So here
nigga.
comes a field goal team now for the second time here today.
It's fluid.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And that will extend their lead even further.
Get chopped cheese. Get chopped cheese from Steve, man.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself in
Yeah,
the
niggas
range.
tripping, they can take
Drive
shit.
stalls out.
They always gonna do it to you.
And they do so right there.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready.
Woo, this nigga's a man. You gonna have to race him. You gonna have to race him. This nigga likes to go 156. He likes to go 156. And murder people on accident. Bruh, we should catch the ball, and guess what? Let's race.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know,
Let's race 24.
he didn't mention air.
That nigga said, tonguing a deuce to a nigga that's in front of you is insane behavior. That nigga Tyreek did that shit. But again, he didn't really run away from him like so. But he didn't close that gap. That's the worst thing when like a nigga's not running away from you, but you also not closing the gap. Y'all running the same exact speed. That sucks. You in no man's land because you can't dive because you know you're not gonna make it. But you also can't stop because you're too close. Woo. You gotta run because you think you might catch him. Like one misstep and you could catch him. Also, a nigga moving that fast ain't gonna misstep.
You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
What's good on the extra point?
Yes.
And the lead is down to a field goal.
Get some more accolades.
The players.
As long as we get some more accolades.
You know, I didn't realize he was All-American.
We're gonna drop him on the season, the last dance.
They're gonna do a side-by-side.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Sullivan. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 64 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote
Like
of the offense right now. Bam, boom, bim. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Working with a 2nd and 4. To throw is Wilson. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3
They are
down
buckets.
here and give the football right
Carl
back
Malone's buckets wasn't fire,
your friend, old
but they was buckets.
He's wondering if he should
You knew you like, oh,
Yeah, he got
that nigga
that fucking jumper.
that nigga done popped out on the pick and roll,
Wet.
and he's making
Making
all the moves.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now Wilson. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't put it in there.
That's cool. That's a stop. But that's a game changer. Can we show it? This is that Chucky on the game.
He sounds just like the uncle at the barbecue, man. I mean, who would come up with that?
Some people drink Hennessy, some drink Ciroc. But at the end of the day, they're both gonna get you drunk.
20. He doing 20 on the dominoes.
LeBron James is
big dog. Help us win the game.
Got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Ravens
Here we go, Phil.
they get ready to head
Game
back on the
plan.
field.
Run the
Last time the
football.
formula was pretty simple.
Over and over
Drive,
and over.
Maybe they just
And make
do
you
that
niggas
again, right?
defend
And
it.
that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on
Block
your
this
group
nigga.
board, right, in your playbook,
Block this
one-play
nigga.
drives exactly what you
Let's
want
get
on
it.
offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last
70.
time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of
Oh, let's get it. We got Zach Martin pulling. Biff over there. Let's go. Step.
Now a handoff looking right.
1st down.
And he'll be brought down.
Y'all have to
right
eat
around
it the whole
37.
time.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down.
Bring
I wonder
them
if the
full
defense
back in
might have
this
been
hoe.
loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a
drummer
pass
get
instead of
some.
the run that they got.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
We're gonna chase him the whole way. We'll go away.
Okay, so we know. Think about it. When we talk about LeBron on a daily getting ready, tell me one time that we show up and go like this. Well, he might not be our focus.
Here's a handoff to Gainwell. And he sneaks his way
I probably could have popped through.
for a couple here. 2nd down.
Other things that come with this game, his passing ability, his decision making.
That's it right here. I gotta go quickly. That little, yeah, cause he's overrun the play. Yeah. Shit, either way. You gotta see that shit quick. Okay. Don't get out of the game plan.
Battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage.
Tariq
They used
Cohen.
great leverage, held their spot, and stacked.
Because you're the one that painted the picture years ago and said you didn't want to be labeled as just a scorer. You want to be labeled as a complete basketball player. That's what you give credit for.
Lil.
You the one.
You the one.
wanted to be labeled as a complete player.
Here's the first carry for Tariq.
Oh my goodness,
Across
fellas.
the 40 to the 41.
Uncle Perk.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around
4th and 7. Bro, it took me back. Oh my goodness, bro. I fucking lost a yard because of this dumb shit. He's forward. I gained 2, right? Look, he's not down. He's not down. He's not down. Now he's down.
That's what was going on. That was weird. I was like, did somebody fumble?
The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
They coming. Yes.
2 punts for him last
Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him.
Gets this one away.
Woo! Oh, face mask. Fuck this game.
A face mask is going to get a much better starting position.
Oh man, that's awful. Oh, that's awful.
Boy, tight game like this.
It would have been on 12, dog.
No.
You know the emotions are running high, the tensions are the same.
Oh, that's tough.
Best could ultimately win it.
I'm not even trying to grab him. I'm trying to hit stick that nigga.
Mask, here's 1st and 10. They'll hand it off now. Williams. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. So fourth quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball.
Don't let him get more yards, dog.
As well. So they'll run their offense. But yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
73 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The Raiders on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Yes, Rashawn.
The Ravens able to get to Sean Morton. The defensive tackle getting in there for a loss of 5. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year.
Yes.
And they just locked people down.
Critical play in this football
Biggie,
game.
give me one more chance.
Has been a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Play action. Now it's Lance. Eluding the pressure right.
Yes, Odell.
Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Dancing to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now they try the right side here. Gets around him, and he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
Almost put him down. No. Oh, give me a better replay. All right, let's see. And I'm just realizing that what you call it, not in the game.
After 2 first downs, they get
there you go.
Here, 1st and 10 at the 45. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Still got one.
No room that time, getting it to about the 46. And now they're in the hurry up.
About to say, y'all niggas being too crazy.
On 2nd and 9, Lance. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Damn, they need to throw
That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now.
OBJ is the target.
Be great with plenty of work.
Can we get this linebacker out of the way? No.
Throwing his lance on third down.
Oh, damn.
McKinnon here, it's complete. And he
Hands.
will have the Ravens first down as
Oh, it's
they're
the
able
nigga
to
who
get the
be
third
catching.
down conversion.
The nigga whose hands cover the whole ball. I'm benching all these niggas next game. That's some niggas out.
Pre-game warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43.
Just like they assume our analysts carefully craft their opinions before the show.
They'll try the left side with Gainwell. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
On running plays, linemen, of course, have their assignments. That's expected. But it's not often you're expecting to see a cornerback blitzing and run support and tackling the runner for a loss.
Bring in Dad from Sarasota.
Dads are great, but let's say
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
I feel like it's open already. Square's open already. Yeah, duh. You can't run with this nigga. Oh, put the ball. Well, that's cool, actually. That's cool. It's 11 yards to the end zone, which means I can get a touchdown without getting a first. I mean, I can get a first down without getting a touchdown, and I can end the game. Damn, I should just throw that ball to the end zone, right? But I also don't. I'm also cool because I don't want to score.
And he hits a big one right there.
And actually run the clock.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
They not finna. They don't. If I do what I want to do, I score with like 4 seconds left in the game.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On 1st and 10, it's Gainwell. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
In a perfect world, Fields, I get the first down on this play. But I'm going to let this clock run.
On 3rd down, it's Gainwell.
Get down. Holding. Oh, my God, bro.
And this one could be coming back.
Holding on offense. You know what? Just to avoid some bullshit, put all the actual starters in. Fuck y'all, dog. 3rd and 10 now. You see what it was finna be. It was finna be 1st and 1 from the goal. Yeah. I mean, it's 4 chances. I still got all 3 timeouts. But that's a whack play. Okay, so now do I? Oh my God! I need the clock to run. I'm going Tariq Cohen. I'm gonna find a way to get Tariq Cohen the ball. There's no screens. Fuck me.
The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down.
DJ, come over here. See what happens. Is he gonna chase you? He's not. Oh my God. Oh my God. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Yes.
The screen pass here to Cohen. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with
that really sucks, though. Is it for
on the clock? One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
It's all good. Yeah, it's all good. If these niggas actually come, they can bluff this. But I don't think they are. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think, it's no reason to bluff that. It's like, we got to go get him, right? Yeah. But they can bluff it. It can be fake, right? You know what I'm saying? They can act like they coming. But one of my niggas is like, alert on these niggas either way. But both niggas are open too, running free. And really, the other guy is more wide open. Yeah, I only looked at the nigga because he's the nigga. He done had a hell of a day, but he's dope. He's open too. And that's really an easier throw here to like literally there to there. Throw the hell like that. But yeah. Okay, cool.
We want to see this one play out.
Lutz will look to add the extra point.
They got 25 seconds and 3 timeouts.
And that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it's capped off by the late touchdown that puts him out in front here in the final minute of the contest. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Sullivan. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the
22 seconds from the 25-yard line.
So Russell Wilson in the offense. Down by 4. A little over 20 seconds to go. They've got to travel the full 75 yards, and time is obviously a huge factor here. 1st and 10.
What the fuck does that even mean?
Now Wilson. Complete. Smith has it. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Here's Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Smith. And he is out of bounds with the first down. And 13 seconds left to go. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Throwing now is Wilson. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now they burn the timeout, and they're kind of in that gray area where they might be able to get 2 plays in, but maybe just 1 play left in this ball game. We'll see.
Whatever. Hold on.
And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
Mary Kay, have you received any information in the team statement saying that conflict of
Wilson to throw. This for all the marbles. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
These niggas trying to win the game.
Now one more shot at it. Obviously, again, they've got to go for the end zone.
Well, we've seen it.
Bro, the way this ball came out of this nigga hand, dog.
Kevin Stefanski or the Haslams yet. Those things should be happening as the next week unfolds. And, looking forward to digging into some of that stuff. But, of course, with 22 civil suits pending, I know.
How about Aaron Rodgers throughout his career? He seems to pull it off about every other week. But if I'm the defense, I'm rushing the quarterback and making him move away from his throwing arm. That makes it a little bit tougher to get it downfield.
So 2nd and 10 after completion on first down. One last shot for Wilson. Over the middle.
Cool. I'm cool with that on the last back everybody up. They gonna try to do something sneaky? No. Yes. Come back. Russell Wilson is a bitch. Golly.
Couldn't get it done.
Almost fell schoolyard or playground, didn't it? Yeah, you remember when you called that play? Everybody just go long and try and find someone open. They gave it a shot and were able to successfully complete it.
So for the Ravens, the victory means they'll up their mark to 5-3 on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Browns will come to town. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Denver Broncos.
Y'all know how we do it.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon saying so long, everybody.
Go crazy and go after Deshaun Watson. They were going to want to trade him. They were going to want him to be a franchise-leading quarterback. One, because he's an exceptional talent at playing the position. Two, because those guys sell tickets in your stadium, and they help you win games, which ultimately turns into monetary gain. All right, that's the real of the situation in Cleveland. The other part of it is, when you talk about the 22 civil lawsuits that are still pending, I think Mary just makes the point. This will never be resolved enough for us to determine how we should feel about it. It can go based on what we've heard from Deshaun Watson, based on what we've heard from the young women, the women that filed these lawsuits, but we won't know. This will be court proceedings. This will be things where I'm sure it'll be non-disclosures. I'm sure it'll be settlements. It'll be things going on that won't be for public consumption. So you have to determine and base how you feel about Deshaun Watson as an individual, as a fan base, as somebody that's going to watch the Cleveland Browns, how you feel about him being on the team.
Let me pause you for 1 second here. Let me pause you for 1 second here when you bring that up. Do you think it's premature? Let me ask you this as a former player. Do you think it was premature to give him this blockbuster deal, the most guaranteed money ever? Why these 22 cases are still pending?
No, I don't believe it was premature, Molly, because I'm not living in an alternate reality like the NFL or these teams have done something different over the past. Obviously, everybody will have their mixed emotions about it. Everybody will have their feelings. And trusting the organization or trusting the NFL at face value, we won't know until facts come out. And the problem that we have with the whole option of facts coming out is that they probably never will. That's the part of this that is so tough to analyze. That's the part that puts analysts like myself and other people talking about this situation in a very precarious situation, trying to figure out how did you go about having this conversation and determining both parts, the football part and also the off-the-field part. Remember, there are still women involved in this that are watching all of this transpire, so you want to be sensitive to that as well. This is not good when it comes from that standpoint, off the field. This is not good because you have two conflicting sides of a story that nobody knows the truth about. So for us to lament and talk about, who is Deshaun Watson as a person? These young women coming forward, they had to have strength to come forward, but they also are looking at all of the things play out publicly as well. I'm not here to try to determine truth. I'm here to talk about what we actually